Hey guys, another race report, and today is one for the gruppetto. The back of the pack, the DNF. The guy is trying hard, but just couldn't hang on. So today was Aldergrove Long, which is first of, I guess, the punchier Spring Series races, and I got dropped. That's all there is to it. I was not strong enough today to really be a factor at all in that field or even hang on. It was a tough day out there, a lot of headwind, punching hills, and the reality is that competition in Cat 3, these are legit athletes, and I'm a legit athlete, I think, or I try my best to be, but the reality is that eventually you've punched your ticket and you're with some guys that are pretty strong. It's how I felt today, and there's a lot of factors that I deal with on an everyday basis, and I think everybody's got their own situation that allows them to be the best that they can be, and I always try to be my best. But yeah, the reality is that I don't have the training in the legs, maybe the natural talent, and certainly not the sleep to be able to recover and become as strong as the guys in that race are. And that's just the reality. I love racing, and it's a huge passion for me, and I carve out a lot of time in my life to be able to get the training in and the load into my legs to be able to recover for that, and have the experience of pushing myself to the limit. And yeah, this year I've been in these Cat 3 races, and I just haven't been good enough. I've been at the back of the pack mostly, and today I just got straight dropped, and it's just how it is. So DNF on lap 3 of 8, and I actually got dropped lap 2. There was some attacks flying, and I reattached myself to the group after a solo time trial. There was a little bit of a lull in the group, and they let me back. Well, basically that let me back in, but punched my ticket early. I only got 6 hours sleep last night, woke up in the middle of the night, stressed about life, about other things, and I think the big thing is I have to just be accountable to, I haven't had the high intensity training. I've been really training for Unbound this year, and I've also had to change my training schedule drastically. When our work required us to go back to Langley, which is the home office, they changed the home office address. I live in Vancouver. Langley is now where I have to be at work every day. It took 10 hours out of my week, and if I didn't replace that with ride time, I do ride in a couple times a week. It would have basically been the end of my training time. So I've actually been putting in the hours, getting to work, but waking up as early as I have to, getting to sleep late those nights, balancing a kid. I've got a 2.5-year-old, having more than a full-time job. If I'm really honest about it, it's a heavy workload, and maintaining a family life, it's tough. And I just those early mornings, they catch up to me, not recovering properly, and I can't get the high intensity in. I get out on the bike, and I want it to be an interval day, and I'm just not able to. It's just not in my legs. So kind of running at the limit. Training Peaks is definitely it's the training software I use to sort of count my fitness and freshness, and definitely putting in the training stimulus just with those out and backs that I'm doing from Langley to Vancouver, and yeah, doing that a couple times a week. But I can't get the long, sustained, and really punchy stuff in there at the same time. And it's also tough because it's usually my ride days are Thursday and Friday. That's when my wife is able to work from home, and those are the days I can do my training load. But then often it's a Saturday that I'm having to race. So it's what am I gonna ride 7 hours to Langley and back Thursday, Friday, and then race the next day? It's not happening very easily. So training load's been tough. It's sporadic, and my Monday through Wednesday I'm not getting the load in. Oh God, I'm just rambling now. But anyways, guys, that's life, like you try to put in your best, and that's where I'm at today. And it's a heavy load on my wife for me to be gone on these races, and I feel accountable to get a result, to her, to my team. Certainly doing my best to be as good as I can be. And yeah, Cat 3, you know what? It's gonna be a bit of a climb to get on par with these guys. Hopefully I can do it. I've got a bit of a reduced race schedule in the next little while. Wife's going on holiday, much deserved holiday to Montreal, so going to be taking care of my kid for a bit, and yeah, just a couple of the things happening, so I can't, missing a couple of the last Spring Series races, but Tour de Bloom is coming, and then Unbound after that. So got a couple of big races. I can't get too low on myself. I got to keep my head down, keep training. The long-term goal was definitely Unbound this year, and I've got that long, steady endurance in the legs. Maybe not the high intensity, we're seeing that. So yeah, just got to keep the big picture at play here, and hope that next couple races I can hang on. Tour de Bloom, man, I am a little worried. I'm going to be with the Cat 2s even on that. So it's a Cat 2-3 field, and hey, I just wanted to be relevant at all in that field. It's not looking good right now, but just going to keep on trying to get good sleep, get good training, support my wife, support my daughter, and yeah, hey, keep my chin up, as we all have to. We all can't win these races, and I knew at a certain point my genetics, my training load, and my ability to sustain racing. Hey, if I'm Cat 3 and barely there, it's pretty freaking good, honestly. 40 years old nearly, and racing with some pretty serious athletes. So, hey, like I said, hold my head chin high. Got dropped like a stone today, but those are some good riders, and I'm going to keep trying. So that's the race report. Hopefully, a few of you out there can level that this is maybe not the most positive. I was debating putting one out today. It's tough to tell a story about getting dropped, but the reality is it's a fun sport, and it's not just about the result. It's about the process and sticking to it, and camaraderie, joining these races, being part of the experience. I'd like to have finished the race, and I'd like to, be more relevant going forward. But it's, at this point I've upgraded to a category that's probably just beyond me, and hey, it's going to be a goal to hang on. So that's a race report. Keep riding, guys, and yeah, keep your head high. Talk to you soon.